Students, we are in chapter 10, that is your introduction to computer networks. Yes, before entering into today's topic, we can have the glance over the topic that we have discussed early. So the first, the definition of computer network. So it is nothing but set of computers connected together for the purpose of sharing resources is called computer networks. So what are the resources? Yes, the resources are like file server, scanner, printer, fax machine and etc. Many are there. Okay, wow. Yes, the next one that is your important, that is your node. Computer which is connected to the network is called as your node. Next, yes, what are the expansion for internet? The first one, it is your international network. Next one, internet connected computer network. And the next one, it is your interesting notions transmitted electronically around newly engineered technology. So these are the three expansion for internet. Yes, today we are going to have the topic that is your users of the computer networks, and next we are going to see network in business. So these are the topics that we are going to discuss by today. So first we are going to have what are the users of computer networks. So already we know what is the definition for computer network. So each and everything are connected. So this computer network provide information. What is the information that you people need? So you people are going to search the internet for to have details or study about the details that you people want, or based upon a topic you people are going to search, means it is going to give all the information to a large or small or to each and every individual. The internet or the computers on the network is going to give to you people. Okay, wow. So it is going to provide information to large, small as well as individual common person. Okay, wow. Similarly, all the companies by today or implemented their computerized transaction. So what are the companies? People can tell, small companies also, big companies, bank and stores, everything are having their transactions computerized. Okay, you people are having the facility for online purchase and online payment. Similarly, all the transactions can be done in from various location also. It can be inside the same building or same city or same campus, or from different cities or different places also you people can do the transaction. So this network is going to provide information to large, small organization and common individual. Similarly, each and every companies, banks and stores computerized their transaction. They are doing their transaction by means of computer. Similarly, the transaction can be done in various location. So no need to be in a same place to do the transaction. You people can at the any corner of the world to do the transaction. Similarly, for all these purpose which is used for you, computer network is used. So by now we are going to see few important uses of computer network. Few important uses or common uses of computer network. The first one, it is your communication. Next one, it is your resource sharing. Next one, it is your software or data sharing. And the next one, it is your money saving. So four common uses you are having. The first one, it is your communication. Next one, resource sharing. Next one, software or data sharing. And the next one, it is your money sharing. The first we can see what you mean, it is communication. Communication means here the people or the person are going to interact with each other. So that is your communication. Yes, here you people are going to interact with different people. So when you people are at your home or at your school, you people are able to interact with a few limited number of people only. But by means of this network, you are able to interact with different people who are at different location all over the world. Similarly, it provide a powerful communication. Okay, why? It is going to provide a powerful communication among the employees, teams and section. For example, people consider your organization is going to have many branches. how each and every employees from each and every branch is going to communicate. Each and every team member of different branches are going to communicate. Yes, just by means of this computer network only. Similarly, this can be implemented at a very low cost. At a very low cost, it can be done by means of which one? Yes, by means of your mobile, social media, telephone, email, chatting, video, telephone or video conferencing, SMS, MMS, groupware. Many are available for you people to communicate with different people. You people to communicate with different people at any place all over the world. So that is with your communication. So this communication can be done at very low cost. Yes, the next one is it is your resource sharing. Next one, it is your resource sharing. You know what is a resource? Resource means, for example, simple thing is printer, scanner and the fax machine. Similarly, what else material that is available or a device that is available you people are going to share, that is your resource sharing. Simple example that you people are familiar is printer, scanner. The next it is your fax machine. Yes, we can see what are you will be having under resource sharing. Yes, what do you mean by resource sharing? Yes, one device is accessed by many systems. Already we have discussed one simple printer example, no? So printer is a one device and that is accessed by many systems. That is by means of many computers. You people can access a single printer. Okay, wow. All kind of program equipments and data can be shared to anyone. Not only the device, you people can share the program, you people can share your information or what else data or what else analysis you people are willing to share, that can be shared. Similarly, devices like printer, scanner, PDA, fax machine and modems or some to name. Okay, wow. Similarly, already the same example, many computers can access one printer. The main point is it must be in the network. It must be in the network. So what do you mean by resource sharing? Resource sharing is nothing but, yes, it is going to, a single device is accessed by many systems. A single device is accessed by many systems. So the most and the familiar example is one printer is accessed by many computers, and don't forget, if it must be in the network. It must be in the network. So first we finish the communication, the next one it is your resource sharing, and the next one it is your, yes, the next one it is your software or data sharing. So under the resource sharing, what we finish here, we are going to share a device alone. A printer or a scanner is, yes, shared. So here by the name itself you could be able to understand, that is, here you are going to share software. Here you are going to share a software or a data you people are going to share. That is your software sharing or your data sharing. So why there is a need to share a data or a software? For example, consider simple example is a school you people can have. Okay, wow. So to purchase, if the school management is going to have a 25 systems, okay, if they are going to have a 25 systems and to install each and every system with original software will cost more. So for a single system, if the cost of the software is, just for example I am telling, it is 1000 rupees, means for each and every system it will be having 25,000. To overcome that situation, to avoid that situation, that software can be stored at a central computer or it can be stored at the server. The software can be stored at the central computer or at the server. So all these computers will be connected to the server. So from that server, each and every computer can get the or take and use the software. So no need to install at each and every computer. Just the software can be installed in the central computer or the server, and from that server the remaining computer can share that one or access that one. Similarly, they can share the memory also. The computers that is in a school, each and every computer will be having limited memory only. So you people can store the information in your server computer also. That will be having some more extra memory. So that memory can also be shared for you. Shared, okay ma? You people can share one software from one to another. You people can share software also. Then it provides high reliability source of data. It is going to provide high reliability of data for you. Since it is the software is stored in the server for you, if there is a chance for one of the computer that is connected in the internet, that is your computer network, to be failed, means it is of no problem. You people can take the software from the server. Since the software is available only in the server, you people can take the software or the data from the server and you people can use that one. Okay, wow? You people can use that one. So clear with what is software or data sharing. So here the data or the software is to be stored at the central computer or the server. From that, the computers that are connected to the center computer will be able to share all the software what else they are in need. So clear with the software or data sharing. Yes, the next one you people are going to have is, yes, the next one, it is your money saving. It's very simple. By means of this computer network concept, you people are able to save your money. How you people are going to save your money? Yes, these are the points by which you people are able to save the money. So finance is an important concept or aspect for each and every organization. Finance is an important aspect or important point for each and every organization. So by means of this network, you people are able to save the money. How? Yes, it reduces the paperwork, it reduces the manpower, and it save the time. So reduce the paperwork. So everything can be typed directly on the computer for you. Reduce the manpower also. If you are willing to send any information, there is no need for a person to be used. Just by means of a simple chat or just by means of a simple mail, you people can send the information from one end to the another end of the organization. Similarly, it is going to save your precious time. So these you will be having under your money saving. So under uses of the computer networks, what else we have discussed by now? Uses of computer networks, what else we have discussed? Yes, the first one, it is your communication, next one it is your resource sharing, and the next one it is your software sharing, and at last we finished money saving. Okay, we're clear with the uses of the computer networks. Yes, next we are going to have the next one, it is your works in business. So in 21st century, communication is necessary for successful business operations, and there are many technology for the business interaction. So your computer network technology has changed the way in which the business is carried out. Okay, wow? Since the computer networks are very faster, the internet became full strength, and the wireless communication has been transformed the way the persons are doing their business. Each and everything is changed for you people. So since the speed is more, you people are, the business people are able to do their operation very fast, and there are many technology for the success, for the business to be very successful. Similarly, many latest technologies are there to access globally without to sacrifice their security or limited users. Early days, security is a more important factor that make the people fear to use the internet for the purpose of online payment, and few users are only allowed. But by nowadays, the technology is very latest for you people, which allow the business to be accessed globally. So there is no need to have the fear over the security, and similarly here you are having unlimited user access. So here the network, that is your internet, that is your computer network, change the way how you people are doing the business. Similarly, the conversation happens very faster, the decision also made at a very faster rate. So it will just save a lot of time. just save a lot of time. So here the time is money for business. Here the time is money for business. So for the online transaction, the payments are done by means of e-banking facility. For online transaction or online purchase that you people are going to make, for everything e-payments are done. So the user can pay or receive money by online itself. So nowadays by means of latest technology, the transaction or everything is very secure for you. So although the business is very large or very small, no problem, you people can do the business online. So here you people are going to have many, that is your business to customer. It is B2C, means business to customer, business to business, business to government, customer to business, customer to customer, customer to government, government to business, government to customer, government to government, or it can be commercial. Okay, what else the business? The business can reach the customer, or it can have the interaction with the business personalities itself, or the business can have the interaction with the government. And the next end, the customer can interact with the business, the customer can interact with the customer. Similarly, the customer can interact with the government also. And at the other end, government is able to interact or communicate with the business. Yes, government to the customer. Similarly, government to government they are going to have. So government to government means how? The central government is going to communicate with the state government. That is your government to government. So these and all will be coming under your business, and at last you people can also have commercial also. So these are the main that is used in networks for purpose for business. Similarly, so everything is here cheaper, everything is available direct in person for you. So what else the cost you people are going to give for your business get reduced. Here you people are going to have cheaper marketing. Cheaper marketing means, yes, for example, if people are willing to select a new dress, many models can be seen on the online. What else color you people are willing? What else comparison you people are willing to do? Yes, that is based upon your color or based upon your caste. Everything can be done easily. So it is very cheaper. Just by sitting in your home, you can do all the selection. Okay, and you people can do the transaction also by means of, yes, online payment. So network, it can be very easier and very cheaper to reach the customer. So it is very cheaper to reach the customer. Next, what are the company? Already I told you we are dealing with networks and business only. So business means there you will be having the company. They have to renew their certificates, their license, their receipts, payment, invoices, and the stock. What else they are going to be make? Everything will be, or everything going to be very easy. Why? Since their business in network. Okay, so here the geographical boundary is not a barrier for them. It is not a barrier for them. It is going to expand. So the company renewals, license, other certificates, bill payments, receipts, invoices, stock maintenance, everything can be done via internet, and that is through internet and computer networks. Similarly, for a business to be digitalized, government is giving subsidies. So government is giving subsidies to promote business by digitalization. What do you mean by subsidies? It is also going to give few amount to start the business. Few amount. For example, for 100% of amount, government will be giving 25% or 50% of the amount to promote the business by means of digitalization. So here these are the few points that you people will be having networks in business, how the network are used for the improvement or for the development or for the marketing of the business. Yes, the next, it is going to reduce the direct human interaction. So here it is going to reduce the direct human interaction. So everything is done online. You people will not able to see the person who is selling your product. Similarly, the seller will not be able to see the person who is going to buy the product. So here direct human interaction is reduced. Similarly, the working environment also shrinked, that is your reduced. So no need to have a big office facility, go big infrastructure. Just by sitting in your home, having a single table and a chair, having your computer or your laptop, you people can do the work that you people are in need. The next point is direct purchase of the products. Here the business person is going to purchase the product directly. So here the middle person brokerage charges are reduced. Here the middle person charges are reduced. Directly the person is going to purchase the products at the lower cost. Always at the manufacturing end, the cost is the charges are reduced only. Okay, so these and all possible when your business in internet. So these are possible when you people are in internet. So these with your networks in business. Your business must be connected in the internet to have all these facilities. So clear with the topics. What else we have discussed by today? Yes, have the simple figurative representation, networks in business. So these two are your branch office and this is your headquarters. So each and every computers are connected. So this is your server. Already I told you the small example, no? So this is your server. From this server, each and every computer are able to communicate. They are able to send. Here they have given Word, Internet Explorer. It is your Excel. Okay, ma'am. So they are able to communicate with the server. What else information they are willing? They are moving to this one. From this end, it will be moving to the headquarters. It will be moving to the headquarters. So each and every computers in this business are connected in the internet, so only they are able to send the information. They are able to communicate with each and every one also. Inside the branch office also they are able to communicate. Here also they are able to contact the that is your server, that is your cache, and similarly they are able to send the final report or the final information to the headquarters. So clear with the networks in business? Yes, so these are the topics that we have discussed by today. First, we finished the uses of computer networks. Under that, we have discussed communication, resource sharing, data or software sharing. The next one, it is your money saving. And the last one, it is your networks and business. Networks in business. Before concluding, we can have a quick glance from the beginning. Yes, what is computer network? A set of computers connected together for the purpose of sharing the resource is called computer networks. And the next, what are the resources? The resources are like file server, scanner, printer, fax machine, etc. The next, it is your computer networking. What do you mean by computer networking? Yes, here computer networking exchanges the data with each other through wired or wireless connection. By means of wire or wireless communications or connections, you people are able to exchange the data, and this is called as your computer networking. And as nodes, computer which is connected to the network is called as your node. Here where the data originates is called as your source, and where it terminates is called as your destination. Yes, how the computer or the message is able to identify the node? Yes, by means of the IP address. Yes, next this is with your e-governance. Yes, by means of electronic governance, you people are easy and able to collect your certificates and what else information related to the government through online. And the next one, it is your e-banking. So nowadays, by means of latest technology, your e-banking is safe, fast, easy and efficient. Okay, and it is very speed and efficient and it is more better by now. And the next, it is your disadvantages of internet. So early we finished up to disadvantages of internet. Yes, the first, it is your simply wasting your precious time on surfing or searching unwanted things. Here the next one, you people are going to have lot of unnecessary information. Similarly, hackers and virus can easily take away your valuable information that are available in the internet when you people are doing e-banking. So these are the topics that we have discussed. Yes, remaining we can continue in the next class. Thank you, students.